Good afternoon, everybody. Big Mike back here with you once again. Welcome back to Big Mike Talks, where I do apologize for a lack of content for the past couple weeks. I was pet sitting for my folks. That is now all done, ready to go. And, now, I did watch some wrestling this week, but I didn't intend to cover it. I do apologize for that. But I'm back here now, not with wrestling. Instead, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to give you the characters I'd like to see join James Gunn's DCU. Now, usually I do this series with the MCU. I will do that maybe post Secret Wars. But for now, I think I'm going to do DC because I think there's a lot more potential here. And for one, I'm going to put this out right now. It's not just going to be, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern. I'm going to take some, maybe not obscure characters, but maybe characters that haven't really been on screen yet. On the silver screen yet. And I feel like kind of deserve it. So, starting off with number 10, it's less of a character and more of a entire thing. It is the Lantern Emotional Spectrum. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into this, but obviously, you'll all know the Green Lanterns. Their power source is, what is it? Determination or whatever it is. Well, there are other Lantern groups like that. And they make up the whole emotional spectrum of the Lantern Corps. So, like yellow, that's fear, that's the Sinestro Corps. There's the Red Lanterns with anger, the Star Sapphires with love, Blue Lanterns with hope, and there's a whole bunch of others, including Black Lantern Life, Death, White Lanterns of Life. And I know that's not emotional, but I think eventually we're going to see Blackest Day, Darkest Night storyline, which honestly is one of my favorite DC stories going. So I feel like, obviously we're getting a Lanterns TV series. So I'm not sure if we're going to see the whole spectrum from them. But I feel like a silver screen adaptation of Blackest Day, Darkest Night is where we're going to be going. Number 9, I am definitely going to get this name wrong, Mr. Mixius Pitalik. If you don't know who he is, he's a fourth dimensional imp with, honestly, all the power you can think of. Like, he's pretty much a god, and the only way to beat him is for his opponent to get him to say his name backward. And I know it's goofy, it's silly, but I feel like someone like this, and maybe even introduce Batmite, who is similar, he could be a fun Superman villain, or hell, even a Justice League villain. Next up, another group. This one's a bit more obscure. I think I'm going to go the Metal Men. If you don't know who these people are, I don't blame you. They are basically synthetic. Are they synthetic? They're former people turned into robots, and their powers come from an association with a different type of metal. So there's lead, mercury, I think there's platinum, there's tin, who's the weakest, who I think died not long ago. And then there's a whole bunch of others I'm not going to get into. Then the guy who created them turned himself metal. So now he's pretty much on the team. He's not a Professor Utonium type. So I feel like either a series or a movie could be fun with these guys. Just because they're just so out there. Number 7. Again, another team. And this one's kind of cheating. Because they had a series on HBO, I think. I don't know. I didn't really get to see it that much. That's the Teen Titans. And honestly, I got my start with the Teen Titans in their cartoon. I followed their comics a little after that. And honestly, you can bring whoever you want to the dance. You could have Robin, Cyborg, Kid Flash, Speedy, Wonder Girl, Starfire, Raven. There's all kinds of combinations you can get from this team, and I feel like it'll still be fresh. Number 6, Calendar Man. And I know you all are saying, Calendar Man, what a silly gimmick. If you played the Arkham series games and just see how twisted and just his interactions with Batman while he's in Arkham, especially on holidays, it's creepy, it's interesting. The New Year's, he gets out. Like, I feel like that level of Calendar Man could be a fun dynamic with Batman. Number 5, Parasite. And I know he's kind of villain of the week, but he was really cool in 2 shows. My Adventures with Superman, in which he turned into a kaiju for whatever reason. And then Superman the Animated Series, where he stole Superman's powers, and they had a really fun fight. And honestly, I feel like a live-action Parasite could be a fun horror movie. Like, just imagine that. That would just be completely mind-blowing. Number 4, Fire and Ice. So these two are metahumans. They control the elements they're named after. And honestly, I feel like this could be a fun dynamic in any team. Like, put them in the Justice Gang. I feel like that could be a fun dynamic, especially with Guy Gardner. And yeah, I just feel like these two characters would fit right into their dynamic. Number 3, Killer Croc. And I mean more Batman the Animated Series Killer Croc, not Arkham Games Killer Croc. Not to say that Killer Croc is bad, but oh my goodness, the Batman the Animated Series Killer Croc is so superior in every way. He has the look, he feels dangerous, and yet you also kind of feel bad for him. Like, he never really asked for this role, he just kind of was born into it. And I feel like that dynamic with Batman could be a lot of fun. Number 2, this is more of a personal pick for me, but I really want to see a live-action Static Shock. And I know his rights are kind of muddled in that he's kind of not really a DC character. But his animated show back in the day was so good. And honestly, a few of you need to go rewatch the episode where he's dealing with his best friend's father's systemic racism. Like, the message of the show was so good. And number 1, again, another personal pick for me, Batman Beyond. That cartoon was one of my favorites growing up. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Batman the Animated Series, I like Superman, X-Men, Spider-Man. Batman Beyond would just felt, I'm not going to say fresh, but at least it was really entertaining. And it dealt with some really crazy adult themes. Although they did kind of mess up Terry McGinnis's origin by kind of revealing, oh, he's actually a clone of Bruce. I'm like, dude, no. Come on, that's a lame duck excuse to tie him into everything else. Terry McGinnis was just such a good, down-to-earth character. And then when he put on the Batman suit, he was all business. Well, he was mostly all business. He was kind of a combination of kind of more modern Batman and kind of Spider-Man as well. In that he used his humor as kind of a distraction. So him kind of being, oh, he's actually related to Bruce. I don't know. I feel like that's a cop-out for me. But yeah, I am so ready for a Batman Beyond live action. Either it's a series or a movie. I feel like either would be so good. Alright, that'll do it for me. I hope you all enjoyed. Wrestling is going to be coming back next Monday. I hope you sit tight for that one. And until next time, may you soar high and prosper. Good night, everybody.